it's time to find out what our real fam wants to talk about. This is, say it with me, ladies,
Topic Takeover!
All right, our Instagram user, Madeline Giselle, suggested this topic: the pressure of young adults to live on their own right out of college when it's not financially an option for most people. And then they get shamed on for living with their parents. That's a good one. Should we shame people for living with their parents?
Not anymore. I mean, I think if you were dating a guy and you found out that he was 25, 26, he was living at home, you'd kind of give him the side eye. If you're 40, I'm gonna give you a side eye. Unless you move in to help your parents. But I think Madeline is right. Like, the cost of living is so expensive. Also, you know, tuition, you know, they have debt from going to college, student loans. It's really hard. But I think if you do come home, then you have a responsibility to at least help out. I don't think you should live rent-free just because you came back home. Yeah. I love the idea that you could save money, but I also feel like you should contribute.
Absolutely. How long do you think you will let Jax and Jade stay with you?
The day they turn 18.
No way, are you one of those moms? Because I've heard moms literally be like 18 years old and you're out of here. And I always felt, I don't know, that broke my heart for them.
Yeah, no, I don't think 18. I mean, it depends on what they're doing, where Jax wants to go to Japan. He wants to go to school in, you know, in Tokyo. You know, he speaks Japanese, so he's gonna go really quickly. Jade, I might keep around a little longer just because I think he may want to. I don't have a time, but I just want them to follow their dreams and do something they want to do.
You know, I think 25 and under, you could get a pass for living with your parents.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, if you just get out of college and you got to get stuff. You know, when I got out of college, me and my boyfriend, we lived with his mother. But I paid rent. It was worse. That's what broke us up. But the point is, everybody needs help, especially when they get out of college.
Absolutely.
But I do think at a certain point, when you're trying to date, it's hard.
Yeah, that gets complicated.
Right.
Come to my mama's house. You don't want to say that. You don't want to say that.
Nah, play it.
No. But I will say this, if you're dating someone and they live at home with their mother, there are other reasons why they might be doing that. One, you might appreciate that they might be setting up their finances properly, which means they are saving.
At 40?
And hopefully, maybe not at 40, but out of college, imagine you're saving up money. You might be marrying somebody who's really wise with money and who's making really smart decisions and setting up to purchase a home, not to be a renter.
But I don't want you right from your mama's house into my house. Do you know what I mean? I think everybody should
buy a home.
Well, should live alone for a little bit or have roommates. I'd rather you have roommates than...
Culturally, I have a best friend who lives at home with her family because that's their culture.
Okay.
Is that she is to only leave home once she is married.
Yeah.
So I do know that that also is a factor as well.
What year is this? Okay.
That's a real thing. It's people's culture.
I get that, but to Garcelle's point, when you live on your own, even if it's for a little while, it teaches a lot of responsibility, like paying bills on time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, being able to understand and discover yourself.
Yeah.
So I do think that it's important that you do have, you know, some type of responsibility of living alone and understand the responsibilities, especially when those bills, you know, come up. So,
I think there's such independence in living on your own. I think everyone should experience it once if you can. But if not, I don't think we should be judging people, especially in the time and situations that we're in right now. There's a whole pandemic. There are some people that now living on their own were like, damn, I wish I had had some people around me because it has gotten really lonely for some people that live alone.
Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't matter. If the person's not paying your rent, don't worry about it. Live your life.